Hello and welcome. Today, we're exploring an amazing mathematical concept with roots in ancient Bharat, the geometric theorem often attributed to Pythagoras. Let's uncover how Vedic texts describe this theorem and see some simple numerical examples with clear diagrams. Many inventions known to the world today were initially discovered by Bharathiya Rishis and scholars, but were later falsely attributed to others. One such example is the geometric theorem known as the Pythagorean theorem. The first known mention of this theorem comes from the ancient Indian scholar Bharathiya, who lived around 800 BCE. His work is found in the Sulba Sutras, which contain a verse describing the theorem. Here is the Sanskrit sloka in Sulba Sutras of Bharathiya, which explains the theorem. Meaning of this great Sanskrit sloka is: a rope stretched along the length of the diagonal produces an area which the vertical and horizontal sides make together. This sloka essentially describes the geometric theorem that states in a right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse, the side opposite the right angle, is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Let's look at a simple example. Imagine a right-angled triangle with sides of lengths 3 units and 4 units. To find the length of the hypotenuse, we use the theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. With the help of the formula, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, which is derived from the Sulba Sutras of Bharathiya, we can find the length of c. 3 squared plus 4 squared equals c squared. 9 plus 16 equals c squared. 25 equals c squared. C equals square root 25. C equals 5. So, for this triangle, the hypotenuse is 5 units long. Another Indian scholar, Apastamba, also described this theorem in his Sulba Sutras around 600 BCE. Here is the great Sanskrit sloka by Apastamba, which means the areas produced separately by the base and the height are together equal to the area produced by the diagonal. Again, this translates to the same geometric principle we now know as the Pythagorean theorem. Let's explore another example based on Apastamba's description. Imagine a right-angled triangle with sides of lengths 5 units and 12 units. Using the theorem, we calculate the hypotenuse at a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Based on the calculation shown in the video, we'll get length of c equals 13. In this case, the hypotenuse is 13 units long. While Pythagoras is often credited with this theorem, it's clear that Indian scholars had discovered and documented it centuries earlier. This raises an important question. Why do we still call it the Pythagorean theorem, when it was actually discovered by Bharathiya Rishis and scholars? Thank you for joining us on this journey through the wisdom of our revered Bharathiya Rishis and scholars. To uncover more of their remarkable discoveries and inventions, visit our channel.